You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't miss a second of this HT content. Everybody, they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in, come on in. Let me go ahead and make sure I got this. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Is everybody ready? Everybody ready for this good old review? Sistas is back. And we are now on season 2, episode 13, and the name of the show was called Let It Be. So you guys make sure you come on in, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed, and make sure you follow us on IG, Facebook, Twitter, Stereo, and thehoodtable.com, our website, thehoodtable.com. Thank you so very much. But let's get right into this review, and make sure, as always, you comment in the comment section on what you thought about the TV show or the storyline or any of the characters. Do that for me, please, and thank you. Let me get a sip before I first get started. Whew. Okay. So first of all, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all believe that Zach really stole $5,000 from Karen's bank account? 5,000, 6,000, whatever she said? Or is Karen in denial to who might have really jacked her coins, her pocketbook? Let me know, because I, for one, do not believe that Zach took one red penny, not one red cent for her. Now, what I do believe is that her current boyfriend, Aaron, is the one that is betraying her. And those of you who have been tuning in to me, for this review, for this show, since the beginning of the show, know damn well that I have never been too fond of Aaron. From day one, I've always thought like something was wrong with him. Something was off with him. Even Karen's mother, originally thought like, nah, this ain't the one. He was married. His wife went crazy. She killed herself. Even her mother wasn't feeling him. But anywho, it's her life, and she went on with that relationship and still is continually seeing him. But again, I always thought something wasn't right with him. I couldn't put my finger on it. I told y'all several times I couldn't put my finger on it, but I think something is up with him. And you know what? Also, I always secretly be hoping that Zach will get his stuff together and eventually, try to maneuver his way back into Karen's heart. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I still, even if they don't get back together, I still think Aaron is not the one, because truly, they still love each other. Zach and Karen still love each other. They might not say it, but they know it. They are still in love with each other. And even on this episode, Zach might have told Karen, you know what? I wish I would have just let you die. But deep down inside, they both love her. And again, they know it. And I also think like the real reason why Zach moved out of Fatima's crib, back in with Danny, or did he move back in with Danny? I think he did. I mean, I know before the season broke, before the season break, that he did go back to Danny's house. He needed somewhere to sleep. He needed to wash up, take a shower and all that. So I guess that's why I'm under the assumption that he is rooming with Danny again. So I think he's back at Danny's crib. But speaking of roommates, Speaking of roommates, Maurice's new roomie, Calvin, which is Sabrina's ex, stopped by the bank to get Maurice his apartment key. Now, during that visit to the bank, Calvin happened to see Jacoby, the newest employee in Sabrina's office. Now, although Jacoby was only in Sabrina's office because he insists that he cannot figure out something that he has been doing so well with at work, Calvin is jealous. And should he be? Like, should Calvin even be worried since he and Sabrina are no longer a couple anyway? And do you guys think that there is some type of sparks or connection between Jacoby and Sabrina? If you do, please let me know, because I just don't see what it is that Maurice is seeing. Like, I can recall, like, when Jacoby first got hired, when he first started working at the bank and Sabrina was training him and whatnot. And Sabrina at that time seemed to be, attracted to him. But that was, like, for me, the only moment that I saw that. Ever since then, at least to me, I haven't seen a glimmer, not even a glimmer, not the faintest of attraction from Sabrina towards Jacoby. But maybe I missed it, so y'all let me know. Maurice, however, he does seem pretty sure that Jacoby is interested in Sabrina. And being that all of a sudden Jacoby needs her help with something he has been doing pretty well with their work, does that seem a little suspect? I don't know. Y'all let me know. And why the heck is Maurice still treating Jacoby so shitty? Why is he treating him so bad? I don't know, y'all, but for some reason, I'm beginning to believe that Maurice might be the one who is actually attracted to Jacoby. You know how people can get. To me, it's kind of like the playground effect or the playground mentality. You see somebody you really like, but you treat them like crap or always picking on them, picking a fight with them because deep down inside you really like them, but don't know if they'll like you back, or you just don't know how to approach them. But anywho, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. But back to Calvin. Maurice was asking him, why the hell do you care if Sabrina's interested in another man? Y'all ain't together anymore. Then, to make Calvin feel even worse, Maurice mentioned how Jacoby wears boxers instead of lace panties. I still can't imagine dating a guy who prefers lace panties or lace boy panties. I don't even know if it was he really wearing panties, or do they like boy lace? Do they make boy lace? I don't know, y'all. But anywho, and then he said Jacoby probably wouldn't want to play with Sabrina toy dildos either, like Calvin does. Or for that matter, he probably doesn't want Sabrina to use the dildos on him either, like Calvin does. In so many words, Maurice was trying to insinuate that maybe, just maybe, Sabrina is once again interested in a manly type of man, a manly man, instead of one who likes to wear panties and lace or wants their girl to use their lube on him. And speaking of using other people's stuff, Maurice also told Calvin that he's aware that he's been using his perfume. He was like, what's that I smell? What's that I smell? Are you wearing my perfume? He said, don't you be in my perfume, and you better not even don't even consider messing with any of my toys. My toys is off limit. You might be able to get Sabrina to use her toys on you, but my toys, you better leave them underneath the bed, in the box, underneath the bed. But anyway, tell me how y'all feel about that. Do y'all really think that either Maurice is interested in Sabrina? Jacoby is interested in Sabrina, or vice versa? Or do y'all feel like maybe Maurice is the one that's interested in Jacoby? Y'all let me know. Let me know. Now, moving on to our Andy. What is it going to take for her to be totally finished with Gary? Because it does not seem to me like she's entirely ready to give him up. I mean, why else would she have asked Fatima for her advice on how to deal with somebody you used to love? Fatima was like, do you want the employee Fatima, the subordinate Fatima, or do you want the real Fatima, the street Fatima, the friend Fatima? I was like, Fatima, just give it to her straight, girl. Give it to her straight, no chaser. And that she did. Fatima might be in, in that area of her life where she just wants to, kick it with a man, but not settle down with a man. And that's all good in the hood if that's what she wants to do. That's actually what a lot of people, tend to do when they get out of a horrible relationship. You might not necessarily want a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but you still have needs and desire, and you still sometimes need somebody to put out that fire and then send their ass right back on home. So again, that's all good in the hood. Fatima, do your thing, girl. But Fatima told her straight up, what that nigga Gary did was effed up. And you, my dear Andy, deserve so much better, way better. But Andy, however business savvy or book smart she can be, is delusional. I really think she is delusional because even after everything that Gary has done wrong with her, she still believes that he was the one. She feels as if regardless of him cheating on her, he was everything that she needed in a man. And I find that hard to believe. So again, I ask, what is it going to take to get through to Andy that he was just maybe using her in every possible way? He might have had strong feelings for her. Yeah, he probably did love her in his own way. But I agree with Fatima when she said, how can you really get to know somebody when they are married? Can you really get to know somebody like that? Or are you just, getting to know what they want you to know and just seeing what they want you to see and just feeling what they want you to feel? What Fatima says spoke values. But does Andy really hear her? Probably not, especially after Andy told Fatima that she didn't want to end up like her. I was like, oh, look at that slick shade. And then I was like, what the hell you mean you don't want to end up like her? Like, Andy, girl, you had a whole married man that not only cheated on you, but he committed federal crimes, including trying to launder money through your bank account. But you don't want to be like Fatima when you grow up. You don't want to be like Fatima, who is just out here having fun, after a bad breakup. Girl, bye. You better get it together, Andy. Andy ain't going to be done with Gary until he beats the mess out of her, and that's how I feel. And he did come pretty close. He came very close to it already, suffocating her and all. But I guess Andy didn't learn that day. But if she keeps messing with him, if she keeps messing with that Gary, she gonna learn one day. One day. And last of all, y'all, finally, when it comes to Danny, what the hell is up with Mr. Rodeo's family members? I'm getting Aaron's ex-wife family member tease. Like, are they from the same neighborhood, from the same small hick town, from the same prejudiced city? They live in the same zip code, because I was like, what the hell? They just came up to her job, and how the hell did they find her? Come on now. First of all, if you are white and you have a really prejudiced family, which he did say that his family probably wouldn't even date Black people or anything like that. So we did get some kind of vibe that he comes from those type of, family members. The ones who might have been up at the Capitol building, scaling the Capitol building with ropes and hooks and okay, y'all know what I'm saying. But how did they know where she worked? And they just came up to her job. Talking about, you ain't gonna be dating our brother. We don't want your kind in our family. We don't want y'all to happen to bring about some mixed breed kids, some biracial children. So what do y'all think about that? Do you think this is going to scare Danny away? Let me know how y'all feel. And make sure, again, you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. And as usual, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant, and always keep it hood. Bye.